Today we're going on a little day trip, adding some stickers to the bike. We are doing something totally different today. It's fall. It's not quite peak fall yet, but it's getting there. The colors are coloring, and instead of sitting at my desk and trying to accomplish artwork there, I thought that I would ride my bike down to the Red River Gorge and see what there is to see here. So I found this really cool little road. I'm gonna do my best to film it because I don't know, I don't really have the right kind of equipment to do this type of video. I don't have GoPros or even like good mounts for my phone on my bike. I'm also using my phone to do my GPS. Yeah, let's see what there is to see. I don't know, see if we can find something to do today. I wasn't sure how I was going to spend the day today, but now I'm on a chairlift. It's extremely pretty here. It's like not quite peak fall colors, but it's on its way. And I have all these projects that I could work on sitting at home in my desk. And they're all kind of like wintertime cozy projects, but fall just keeps going, man. And the thought of trying to sit at my desk today and do work when like beautiful nature is here was just too much. So I rode my motorcycle down to the Red River Gorge, which is something that's been on my to-do list for like 6 or 8 months ever since I moved to Kentucky. And I kind of thought it might be my last chance before winter comes and the ride becomes more miserable. So yeah, I'm riding the chairlift up to the Natural Arch. I thought maybe I would try to do a little sketching while I'm up there. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll just look and be a tourist, but yeah. This was super impulsive. They told me it was a 20-minute ride up the chairlift. I'm really in no hurry. Even on a day trip like this where it's literally just myself. I have the same thing in cars too, but especially on my motorcycle. I just want to go. I don't really want to stop and enjoy scenery. I don't know why. I feel like that's kind of a shortcoming. Like today, there's no place to be. I just have to be back. I would just like to be back in Lexington before the sun goes down. And I've got plenty of time. It's like early afternoon. Sun doesn't go down until 7 or 8. So yeah, I thought I would get on the slow chairlift and try to force myself to take it easy. I feel silly, but I'm actually kind of afraid. Like, it's so steep. I guess I didn't actually think that hard about it before I got on here. I was like, oh, chairlift. That's fine. I'm not sure if it is fine. I am a little nervous. I'm a little embarrassed to admit how nervous I am about this, but I'm sure it's fine. So Headed back down now. I met so many nice people. I sat up on the top of the sky bridge and worked on a drawing. And it was so nice to not be on the internet, honestly. Like, it's nice to be out in the real world talking to real people because, I don't know, you sit out in public and you draw and people are interested in what you're doing, right? So I just like naturally started chatting with a bunch of people I probably wouldn't have started to chat with otherwise. And they were all very sweet. I don't think that my, drawing is going to win any big prizes or anything. I was working with, probably playing a dangerous game, doing a materials review on a ski lift, but I was using these Econoline brush pens. I actually got them like years ago and never used them very much. They're really pigmented, like they're really, really, pigmented. Saturated is the word that I'm looking for. They're really, really saturated. So there's no gray to mix with. Yeah, they're a little too bright for what I was trying to do. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The markers were too bright. The paper in that Moleskine sketchbook is terrible. I don't know why Moleskines are the standard. I don't know why I bought a Moleskine. I know that. So, yeah, so far so good. I'm having such a nice day. It's about 4 o'clock. I have 3 hours of sunlight left. My last few projects on this channel have been a lot of desk time, and one of my goals starting YouTube was to spend less time at my desk, so I kind of fell back on drawing and painting just because I was trying to hit that weekly upload deadline. So, yeah, happy to be outside. I wish people wouldn't do this, but I guess I understand the impulse to leave your mark on things. Some guy just stopped me to compliment my bike, and I'm never sure, like, I read a KLR, and KLR definitely has their little fanboys, but it's also kind of a cool looking bike, even though it's slow and simple. And I'm never sure when people compliment it if they're like motorcycle guys and like KLRs, or if they just are like, oh, it's a motorcycle, that's cool. This might be too many layers, we'll see. All right, kind of starting to run out of daylight, but I'm gonna take a nice scenic ride. So I was totally racing the sun back and it started to get really cold. Yeah, I got cold. So I couldn't stop to film anymore because I really just wanted to be home. Just got out of the shower. I took such a nice warm shower to warm up again. Yeah, I had such a nice day, man. I had such a nice day. I've been sick for years. I used to have trouble going to the grocery store. Like, I couldn't go to the grocery store by myself. So that I felt good enough without any fear or concern to ride my bike down to Red River, hours away with no plan, and then take that little trip up the gondola, and then I rode around in the park some more. I didn't film it because I can't. My setup on my motorcycle is no good for it. So maybe I'll work on that because I would like to do more trips like that, trips and traveling. So yeah, thanks for coming with me. Like and subscribe. Maybe I'll buy a GoPro. Thanks.